Shot. This is the easiest I've ever to answer.
I'm going to say beer. I can't even begin to describe.
I'm actually going to go crazy. I'm going to buy everybody around on this one. Guys, let's look over to the Nashville Predators, who have been the hottest team in the NHL with the 13-0-2 record since a 9-2 loss to Dallas last month. Haven't lost the regulation. Nashville will be the toughest wild card to knock out in the playoffs. Guys, I'm going to start this one. I'm going to say, yeah, I think they're going nowhere. Now, the thing is, Vancouver probably is going to avoid them. Maybe that Central Division. I think they actually are leapfrogging right now. They might get the number 1 seed. If Nashville gets Vancouver, look out. They might actually make that upset. I'm going to go right now and say that.
I'm going to say shot. It's not a layup because there's a chance that Las Vegas ends up being a wild card team, and I don't think anybody wants to face Las Vegas. So I think Tampa would also be a tougher out than Nashville. I'd much rather face Nashville than Tampa, even with Saros and net. Tampa has the guys that know how to get it done. Their core guys have all been there before, and their core guys have upset teams. So I definitely don't think Nashville is the toughest.
Anthony?
Yeah, this is a shot just because Vegas is in a wild card spot right now, and I think come playoff time when they get Marc Stone back and they're fully healthy, they would for sure be the hardest wild card team to knock out of a playoff spot. But what would be good for real good theater here, guys, is that Vegas right now is 3 points up on Minnesota for the last wild card spot. Minnesota plays tonight against LA. If Minnesota wins tonight, they'd only be 1 point behind Vegas for that last playoff spot, and that would be quite ridiculous after everything that Vegas did at trade deadline, trading for Tomas Hertl, and if them getting knocked out of the playoffs by the Wild and not even making it, that would be poetic to a lot of fans who really hate the antics that they do with the LTIR. But it's crazy to even think that Vegas doesn't have a playoff spot solidified, so they're certainly rooting for LA tonight to beat Minnesota, give them some more breathing room.
Yeah, that would be funny. That would be real funny.
Yeah, that everybody would love to see the poetic justice if it came back on Vegas and they ended up not making the playoffs again. All right.
But anyway,
Your ideas are intriguing to me, and I wish to subscribe to your newsletter.